We are now in consultation with some of the industry people for perhaps in the next year or so bringing some downstream products also. So I just wanted to brief everybody on that. Thank you.
Thank you, and then we can go to Mr.
Hammad Bashir.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you, the management of Shamrock, for inviting me. My name is Hammad Bashir. I represent a company called Nouveau Energy. Unlike most of the speakers here, I'm from a different domain, but it's related with the oil and gas industry. I'll explain that is also called the business of carbon credits. Carbon credits are a certificate that is given by United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change to any industry, any government, any project that invests in any project that is environment friendly, though it is not financially viable. So in order to encourage those projects which are environment friendly but not financially viable, the United Nations Framework Convention, UNFCCC, gives them a certificate. That certificate is called carbon credit. That certificate is not just a piece of paper, but it is traded, just like stocks and shares of a company, but it's in own exchanges. Globally, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. In Pakistan, we are trying to develop this business. So far, very few projects have taken place, and we have been involved in most of these projects in one way or other. And this is an area that can solve many of the problems of oil and gas industry in terms of reducing the wastage of gas and flaring and all those things. So how can it is applicable to oil and gas industry is primarily in terms of gas flaring reduction projects. What are gas flaring reduction projects? Gas flaring reductions are the gas which is being flared, which is of no use, that can be utilized. But utilizing them, it's very expensive exercise. Again, that project can be supplemented, can be made financially viable if we add value by making them a viable CDM projects. This means those projects would be earning carbon credits. When they would be earning carbon credits, then they would be financially viable, and industry and government and the project owner will go for those projects. We have done various projects related to CDM in Pakistan. Though in Pakistan not many projects have taken place, like we installed the Pakistan's first waste heat recovery project in cement sector. The same thing or a similar sort of things project can be initiated in oil and gas sector. There is a huge opportunity. There are certain challenges facing the gas flaring reduction projects. Number one is there is a difference between flaring gas, which is called the flare gas, and GHGs. GHGs are greenhouse gases, which are the dangerous gases which damage the environment. If you anyway stop the leakage of greenhouse gases, then you earn carbon credits, and carbon credits you can earn millions of dollars. In India, more than 380 projects have taken place in which the carbon credits have been earned, and many of the projects are, though not greater percentage, but many of the projects, they are in oil and gas sector. By reducing the flaring gas, in this region in Pakistan, no project have taken place, though we are planning to initiate this with many project owners. So this is a huge opportunity that is carbon credits in reducing the gas flaring. So this is what our core area of business, and this is what we are trying to establish in Pakistan with the oil and gas sector. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, it's been very, once again, informative setting the thoughts in motion by various panelists. I just want to also say something. The real issue among many that is at the very center of energy mismanagement that has been brought out by various speakers that I had a pleasure of listening to, Mr. Qureshi, Mr. Bulgarami, the management of energy. You talk about there is no long-term energy policy, it is management. There are no operating strategies management, no plans which have the synergy management. If you really come to think of it, and I did a little bit of soul searching. Energy today is a very